morning! Welcome to Summerween Day 6. Today's gonna be a shorter day because tonight at 7 the Sim launches the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. I have pre-ordered it. I will be installing it at 7 and then immediately play it. Maybe with an audiobook, but maybe I get so involved in The Sims that I forget. Like, you know how it is, right? I will be building a witch's house, like 3 houses on one lot. I'm thinking, very excited about it. Have been wanting to do it since I pre-ordered it, but I had to wait. And hopefully you will see that later on this year. So let's hope for that. Let's talk books. The plan today is to read another short story from the Haunted House short story collection. Today it's going to be a smaller one. It only has like 10 or 11 pages, so that's good. Then I hope I can do a tiny bit in the garden today again. Like we're talking half a meters at a time, right? Because I can't do more. But for that I'm not getting any reactions so far. So we're trying it. And it would be great if I can do that while listening to The Monk, because it's looking stark. Only 2 days to go. I'm not sure if I can make it, guys, but I'm trying. And then I have to update you because yesterday I read another few pages of The Bride of Frankenstein, and oh boy. I'm so angry about this book. Oh, it does work. The bookmark can come out. I think I'm DNF'ing it. I am so angry. I was so into this. Like, first up, we meet Lord Byron and Mary Shelley. And, you know, they're sitting in the lounge talking about her story Frankenstein. And then she says, well, that's not the end. This is how it goes. And she's telling the story. And it was beautifully written again. It was immediately felt like in the vein of Frankenstein, in a Gothic horror. Absolutely loved it. Then chapter 5 hits. And all of a sudden, Elizabeth is married to Henry's cabin. And they live in the Frankenstein slush. Sorry, what? If this has, you know, is to be the sequel to Frankenstein, what does Elizabeth do then? She's dead. And second of all, she was not married to Henry. No. She is married to Victor Frankenstein. And it was like, yeah, and Henry is like, oh, I've done all this research on the monster and I was so close to making a species. And I was like, dude, no. It was not you. It was Victor Frankenstein. You know, the one who married Elizabeth. The one who died on his wedding night by the hand of his monster. So yeah, I don't think I can read this anymore. It just doesn't work for me. Unless somebody tells you, somebody like you. Woo! Unless somebody in the comments let me know that this is all a dream of Frankenstein. He wakes up and we're good to go. Because then I will read it just from that chapter on. Because this is annoying the crap out of me way more than it should. But it does. So, you know, can't do it. So that's the DNF. Super bummed about. That was the book I was the most excited about. Very bummed. Don't know. Like The Monk, it's still not doing a lot for me. I'm still not annoyed enough by it to DNF it, but it's not doing a lot for me yet. However, I know that it can happen in the second half. It happens more often with Gothic horror, you know, the classics in the second half. So I'm waiting, but not a super excited book at this time. And then obviously the Haunted House story depends on the story. It has great stories and it has not good stories. It's all, you know, it's always hard for me with short stories. I don't really vibe with a lot of them. So, you know, I have given one 5 stars, which is never happened before. It's, you know, it's obviously a good short story collection then, but it all depends on the story. Also, you guys informed me that there is actually a bingo board for Summerween. There it is. I had no clue, so thank you for letting me know in the comments. That is extremely helpful. And we have fulfilled some of it. Let me check. Read a book in the dark. Yeah, I have read The Bride of Frankenstein in the dark, but I don't know if you're allowed to submit, you know, put a DNF in. So, I'm not sure. Watch a scary movie. I did watch We Have a Ghost, and I do intend to watch The Bride of Frankenstein again, because I don't think the movie made those errors. Like, it's a huge error. If you're gonna say Mary Shelley is telling it, she would know who married who and who died by the hand of the monster. Read a book with 6 words in the title. Haunted house short stories. That does not work. Yeah, I don't think I've done that. Oh, maybe one of the short stories. Sour candy doesn't work. The house next door. Yeah, I don't think I've done that one. Read a book that takes place in the desert. Absolutely, have not done it. I don't have a book on my TBR that is spooky and in the desert that I know of. Read a thriller horror book. Yes, did it. Bake a fall inspired treat. I did not. And now I have to, right? It's necessary. Like, can't help it now. Listen to a Halloween playlist. I don't think I have a Halloween playlist, but I can check. Maybe I can put that on while playing The Sims. Maybe I should make one. And then read a book outside. I have not read a book outside yet, but I did read a book with a night sky on the cover. Oh, I did read a book outside. I read The Monk outside while doing gardening multiple times this week. I'm putting The Monk in, even though it's an audiobook. So that's it. I think we're doing pretty well for, you know, not knowing the bingo board exists, but it does look a lot like the prompts. I don't think I will be able to do the desert book. You know, we only have 2 days. By the time you see this, this is the last day, so you can't tell me what to do. So we're forfeiting that one. So yeah, dramatic start of the day. A bit emotional start of the day. But I'm now gonna read a short story, edit the video, you know, the vlog of yesterday, and then try to read as much. Oh, and the socks. I haven't told you about the socks for 2 days now. Let me grab them. I need 14 rows on this foot. And then I can do both the heels. So I'm definitely behind, which means I won't be making these ankle length, which I'm absolutely fine with, because I'm not vibing as much with the stripes as I thought I would. So these are going to be ankle length, and I do hope to finish them. However, tomorrow is a busy day. And from tonight on, I have the Sims. Yesterday, Maleficent came. So, you know, I am going to be distracted a lot of the time now. But yeah, I do hope to get a lot of them, or a lot of it done today, before I have the Sims. That's the plan. See you when I actually done something. I finished editing. I did a bit of gardening. And I also finished the short story. This was at Lauren Hall and it reminded me heavily of the Haunted Mansion. Just because a dude stumbles upon a mansion. It is also called a mansion. During, you know, he got a bit lost while driving and he stumbled up this haunted mansion. Or a mansion. And he go, you know, the door is cool. He goes aside. And there's some weird tour going on with just devices. It was very weird. Very haunted. And then the guy who found the mansion by accident also was a broker. He was selling houses and stuff. So it did remind me, but it was good. I think it was 3 stars. I would have liked to see a bit more of the ending. It's a very open end. But it was creepy and I enjoyed it, so that's good. I think now I am making lunch. I have to lunch. And then I think I'm just gonna put the Bride of Frankenstein on while knitting. I knitted a bit during editing. So I have 10 rows left and then I can do both heels. So that is definitely the plan today because tomorrow is the last day. So then I just have to knit 5 rounds after the heel of both socks and do the border. I don't think I can finish this in Summerween, but maybe the day after and that's fine too. So that's it for now. Hello! It's 20 minutes before 7, which means the Sims is almost live. I'm now going to look up witches' houses. So I have even a better idea of what I want to make. So this is going to be my last update. And unfortunately I haven't read a lot. But I need a lot, so let me get the socks. I did read The Lauren Hall by Ramsey Campbell. This was a more modern story and I did think I told you about it because it reminded me of Haunted Mansion. Right. That's all I've read today. I could just not. I was not motivated to put on the monk. It just takes too much brain space. But I have been knitting a lot today. So this is the second sock. It now also has the heel. And I just started the first round of the ribbing. So I just need to do 14 rows of ribbing and then this ankle sock is done. And then I only have the heel and the 20 rows for the for the leg of the other sock. So we're getting somewhere. Might even get to finish them. Maybe. That is the plan. Also, I watched a movie. And the movie is as wrong. So now I'm thinking maybe the movie is the sequel to the first Frankenstein movie. And maybe Elizabeth didn't die in that one. I'm still upset that, you know, why is he now called Henry Frankenstein? But I haven't watched the first movie yet, so I have to see. But then, even if that is the case, I'd rather have the Frankenstein cinematic universe be different than the book, so then I still won't read the book. So I'm definitely DNF'ing The Bride of Frankenstein, which is extremely sad to me. So, yeah. I think that's it for me today. Tomorrow is the last day of Summerween. And I have 5.5 hours left of the monk. So that will be hard, not gonna lie. I might listen to it tonight, but probably not. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. But tomorrow I have a lot of work to do. And I obviously have sprints, so then I can maybe read, but I can't while working. And then, yeah, I have to edit and I can't do it. So we'll see, but I will try. I hope you have as much fun with Summerween as I'm having. And please like this video. if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more games from me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, nerds!